The Museum of Russian Icon was founded in 2006 by the businessman and art patron Mikhail Abramov. This is the first private museum in Russia and the first private museum which became a member of the International Community of Museums, ICOM. Since 2011, the Museum of Russian Icon is located in two historic buildings of the end of the 19th and beginning of the 20th century, which were restored for exhibiting masterpieces of Christian art. The museum collection includes over 5,000 exhibits, more than 900 icons from the 13th to the early 20th century. Actually, it is the largest private collection of the Eastern Christian art in the world.
One of the most interesting halls in the museum is the workshop of the icon painter. Here you will be informed about the long process of creating icons. This process is now about 2000 years old. The icon is always painted on a special board which is carved with gesso. First, the artist draws the image of the saint and then starts to paint the icon with tempera. Tempera is a special paint made from different minerals which were turned into stone powder and mixed with egg yolk. It is very difficult for the artist to use tempera because it's very transparent and you should put about 10 or 12 layers of paint so that they become bright. But tempera is the best of all colors. Made of stones, it's really eternal, so we can admire ancient monuments which were created many centuries ago. For example, the oldest icon in the museum is the icon of Saint Nicholas from the late 14th century. It was painted when Sergius of Radonezh was alive. That means that the colors that we see are now 700 years old. This is really amazing.
Another interesting place is the Greek Hall. Here you can see the objects of art of Byzantine and post-Byzantine period like crosses of the 6th century and icons of the 15th century. A unique exhibit in the real iconostasis of the beginning of the 18th century. It was stolen from the church on the island of Kefalonia in the early 20th century and was displayed to Berlin, where in the house of a German officer it was used as a library. It was bought for the museum and restored. Behind the iconostasis, the altar zone is reconstructed. This is a unique opportunity for the laity to enter the altar zone and see its interior. Another amazing thing is the real Old Believer Chapel of the 18th century. It was found absolutely ruined in the fort in the region of Tver. In 2011 it was removed from the Museum of Russian Icon. Its interior was reconstructed. For all visitors it's a unique opportunity of time travel.
You will be absolutely surprised when you see the Hall of Ethiopian Christian Art. This is the unique collection in Russia and largest collection in Europe. Here you can see more than 1,700 crosses of different forms and functions, the real robe of a priest and even musical instruments which are used during the divine service.
We invite you to one of the most interesting museums in Moscow, Museum